My boyfriend disappeared, but the more I search for him, the more I'm losing myself. It started with a voicemail. "Hey, it's me. Call me back when you get this, okay? I've been thinking about what you said and I just need to talk to you." That was it. That was the last time I heard from Noah. I replayed the message so many times I memorized every hesitation, every crack in his voice. I tried calling him back, of course, but his phone went straight to voicemail. I figured he needed space. Noah always did this when life got overwhelming. He'd retreat for a day or two, hole up in his apartment with his records and a bottle of whiskey. But when a day stretched into a week, then two, I knew something was wrong. I filed a missing persons report. His friends hadn't heard from him. His job said he stopped showing up after taking an extended leave of absence. His apartment was empty, the rent paid months in advance. It was like he'd just evaporated, but I couldn't let it go. I went through every scrap of his life, tearing apart his social media, scrolling through our old texts, even digging into the corners of his past he'd been reluctant to share. There had to be something, a clue, a thread to pull, and that's when I found the notebook. It was buried under a pile of papers in a drawer of his desk. The cover was plain black, the kind you'd find in any office supply store. But when I opened it, I realized it was a journal. And not just any journal. This was his life. Dates, places, people. Thoughts scrawled in his jagged handwriting. But the farther I read, the stranger it got. He wrote about shadows following him. About waking up in places he didn't recognize. About a voice he could hear whispering his name at night. "Follow for part 2!"